What's up, y'all? I have a timely one for the holidays. It's probably not what you think, but before you hit print or send on that photo order, consider this. I once read a designer say he hates seeing family photos displayed and that no guests want to see them. And that made me so sad. I mean, I get it. Highly personal photos can feel a bit awkward if you're entering as a guest. You don't know where to look, and the homeowners are watching you for a reaction. It's a thing. It's why I usually like to keep personal photos in personal spaces like our bedroom, desktops, entryways, and thorough-ways like hallways for more micro moments of joy rather than bold look at us gestures. But what if there's a way to go big to print large format photos that are both meaningful and timeless? It's probably why I've taken so long to get my personal photos displayed in our home and why a lot of people in my season with growing kids just forgo it altogether. It's hard to pick a few that feel special and stand the test of time. But I think I finally found the approach that works. The breakthrough for me was realizing that photos didn't have to be perfect portraits to feel special. They didn't even have to show faces. I started thinking of my camera roll the way I think of art, looking for composition, texture, color, and light. And that's when it clicked. Most timeless personal photos aren't the posed ones, they're the ones that feel like art. Once I let go of choosing the best family photo and instead looked for images that carried emotion or movement or a story, everything opened up. Suddenly, I wasn't designing around a photo, I was designing around a feeling. Think about it when you're having professional photos taken, like in that moment, what would be the check in with yourself? Me? I am stressing over not finding the last shoe, making sure my hair is right or the kids didn't mess up theirs, that my lashes are set, that things are ironed, that we make it out of the door on time. My 11-year-old Harper's probably tired of waiting for our 9-year-old Liv to finish up. Liv is probably looking for some random piece of jewelry she hasn't used in 5 years. Johnny, my husband, is probably trying to walk and feed the dogs before we go. And then we have to scoot out the door, find parking, and then we're expected to pose naturally and giddy and elegantly in front of a photographer. Yes, that photo, it turns out beautifully, but it's often not the emotionally connective moment for us as a family. This became a really fun exercise with my family. Not which photo makes us look best, but which moments feel happiest. And Tuesday at a park, a last minute beach day when we got caught in a sandstorm, a quiet moment in the kitchen, a milestone you didn't even realize was a milestone until you look back at it later. It takes the pressure off choosing the photo that represents your whole family and instead lets everyone remember what actually mattered. And that's when I realized something really freeing. The best photos to print big aren't the perfect ones, they're the ones that feel like art and feel like us. So you can approach this a few ways. Like I mentioned before, you could just have an open discussion about it around a dinner or something and ask everyone, like, what were their favorite moments? What are most memorable to them? Or you can prompt everyone from a curated, say, list of 5 events: trips, beach or park days, milestones like puppy gotcha days, or just regular rituals you have as a family. A big one with us is our like random ass dance parties. Then you scroll through your albums and look for photos that are more abstract, not just smiles on the camera. Try moments that capture a feeling or a sensory detail, a close up of hands holding on a busy street, a photo from behind on of the kids on the beach, a blurred landscape, or a city scene. Get creative with cropping or zooming in. When you take the focus off faces, you stop fixating on how much time has passed, especially when you have kids and every year feels like a growth spurt. You start focusing on what you actually felt in the moment: the warmth of the sun, the sound of the waves, the energy of the city, their curiosity and awe. That's what makes it timeless. What I also love about this approach is you're not excluding your viewers or guests who have no connection to them either. To them, they're beautiful, evocative pieces of art, but to you, They're a way to capture and romanticize your life in all of its meaningful moments in a way that has longevity and soul. So if you or that blank huge wall have been craving art, or you've been looking for a more elevated way to bring memories into your home, start here. Tell me down in the comments which photo or moment you choose first, or which room is just begging for a large format photo the most. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next video.